Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Consistent times 10. That's what we do around these here parts. It's your boy, Coach Lee. Welcome back, everybody. This officially starts the 2021 season 2 for Sport Talk with Friends. You know how we do it. We came to a nice, exciting show for you. But before you get a chance to rock with your boy, I got to assemble the team. Let's do this. First off, you know who we got up in here. That man, Uncle Leroy.
It's cold, it's
Hey, no, it's the dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the joint. We back on season 2. Man, look, I'm live right now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this hiatus over. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me be right back. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Share one listen. But look, we back, you know what I'm saying? We ready. We started. Before we get things started, got to bring on our dude, Coach Hill.
Oh.
Yes, sir. What's good with y'all, boys, man? Welcome back. Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Long time no see.
Season 2, man. You know how it goes.
Look, hey, shout out to Jonathan, baby. He said it's been too long. Facts, man. Look, I've been waiting, like, for real. It's crazy. Wow, look, Trevor hanging out with us. What's that, brother? Hey, look, hey, we gotta connect on some stuff. But man, look, it's crazy. Basketball is the start of the NBA. Like, man, what's going on today, man? How y'all doing?
I don't know about y'all, man. You know, my other team across town ain't doing too much for me, but where it's dark on one side, it's sunshine on the other. It's time.
Yes, put out the Dallas. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, basketball. You know me though, Coach Hill, year-round basketball, but NBA basketball is back in effect. I'm really excited about it.
Okay. Hey, same here. You know, I'm a Pelicans fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, who that? You know what I'm saying? That's why he gumbo and red beans and right all throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? But I also ride with them. Also ride with the Mavericks. And it's crazy because we had our fantasy basketball draft over this weekend. And my number one pick was watching.
Who?
Yes, sir. Luka. Hey, you know, I rock with anything Dallas but the Cowboys. Anything Dallas, I'm cool with, but the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with the Cowboys, man. I can't do it. I can't. So Dallas Mavericks.
Struggling.
Look, hey, shout out to you, having baby. Thanks for hanging out with us down there in H-Town. You know, he said Luka, facts. You know what I'm saying? Dude gonna go off this year. He gonna go off this year. And talking about going off this year, like, what's going on with the MVPs?
Man, being a resident Dallas Maverick fan is great. It's been a long time coming to see somebody that's respected across the league. No, Dirk, been a while since he was in the upper echelon, but that young boy over there, the Don, hey, he coming to claim the MVP trophy this year. He actually, if I ain't mistaken, is the favorite according to Vegas. Y'all know about that?
He may be the favorite though, and I'm not jumping on him, but he ship a bandwagon. But I have to say LeBron, man. I'm just gonna go with LeBron.
I've been there, done that.
Hey, history repeats itself sometime. You feel me? So it is what it is.
That's true. So let me ask y'all. Luke is the favorite, obviously. Then you got the Greek Freak, Steph, and some of the characters. First of all, who do you think is going to win? We already heard, as far as Coach Hill and L Boogie, but anybody that you feel might have been left off that should have been up there in the top 5.
I think they got it right. Despite coming off of a very weird season, and coming into an awkward season, I think they got it right. I mean, because you didn't have much game to go off. The season was interrupted last year, and going into this, so I think they got it right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the choices on that list, man. I feel like they got it right. Like Uncle Leroy said, coming off of a season like they had, I feel like the right names are up there.
That makes my heart feel good. I feel like the Grinch, and my heart getting big and it's thawing out.
Yeah.
All this Luka love.
Yeah, for real. Facts.
So, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that's funny because Steph Curry, he's in the top 5, and LaMelo coming out, and coming first in the league, he's calling out Steph Curry, saying he can beat him in a one-on-one match. So,
I don't even see his name up here nowhere. Go sit down.
Yeah, you gotta earn your stripes, man. He sound like his dad right now. I love the confidence, but at the same time, you gotta earn your stripes.
Facts.
That is true.
Just like his daddy. Gotta earn them stripes, young man.
Facts. So, shout out to Hal, man. We gotta get his we gotta get his comments up. But hey, man, y'all watching the stream, shout out to y'all this season, the start of season 2. We knocking the dust off. So y'all in it, comment, share, do everything, follow us. But Luka Warren, he's saying that he's carrying Dirk's legacy. So what do y'all think about that? You think Luka's carrying Dirk's legacy?
Nope. You know why I say that? He's finna start his own legacy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dirk won this polish when he came into the league. It took Dirk a little bit of time, and it took Dirk some time to get that respect across, as far as his peers are concerned. It's year 3 for the Don, man. He's already there. He gonna write his own legacy.
I mean, but what makes him different? I'm like, what makes this? Because we've had it. They just let Barea. Barea was they hyped up Barea. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, it's like every good white player come to Dallas, they hype him up. So what's going on with the Luka match? So what made Luka different?
Hey, you remember his rookie season when he wild Charles Barkley, and he said this young man jersey finna be everywhere in the hood in the very near future? That's the difference. Unless you was a true Maverick fan, you rock Dirk's jersey. You didn't see that nowhere else. Luka's international. That's the difference.
Dirk was international though.
Not at this level, man. Luka came. He came to the league with hardware already.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, hey, I ain't gonna question you on your Luka knowledge, because man, definitely, I see.
He on top of it.
You're walking up you're sitting on the right pew in the right church.
Yeah.
Get you what you want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on that. But definitely, I gotta get these comments up. So Facebook user, let us know who you are. You're saying nah, so you don't think nah to what? So let us know. Talk to us. Let us know what's good. Now we gotta get you up on there, Coach Lee. So he's saying he's an inside-outside player, big man with handles. Dirk had no handles.
Dirk did.
Are you saying these comments, Coach Lee? We need these up on the thing, man. We need these up. Thank you.
There it is.
There we go. He's sitting up in comments like, y'all ain't see these. So who you talking about? Because hey man, we get to talking and we went way past that. But he's saying no, he don't think he's talking about. He has an inside-outside player, big man with handles. Dirk had no handles.
Agreed. You know, Dirk had to have Dirk's whole thing was pick and roll. He wasn't taking nobody out the dribble. You know, in the early days he could finish at the rim, but it wasn't explosive. Luka he can cross you over and drive to the hole and finish, man.
Yeah. And I think
that dude is like how tall is he?
Luka's 6'7", I believe, 6'8".
Man, that's what I thought. I thought Luka was shorter than that. But I mean, Dirk didn't have to do all of that because he had one move. Boom, next.
Luka got many moves.
Yeah, that's true. Great handle.
And you know what's scary? Is his outside shot is inconsistent right now. It's only gonna get better as the years go on.
Oh yeah, it'll get better.
He's saying Dirk didn't need handles 7 foot with. That's what I'm saying. That was my point right there. What did he have to do? He was playing a low man. He was playing a 4-5. Really, he's a power forward.
I'm gonna sum it up like this. What's one of the biggest attributes for LBJ? How he makes people on the floor better around him.
Now we talking.
He said, now we talking.
Does that?
The first one talking about points and shoot and actual play, athleticism. That's matched. Now what you're saying, how you make people better. That's what true all-stars are. Exactly. And the consistency.
I agree. Consistency.
That's what's scary. He's already this good in year 3.
Right. And what makes him impressive to me is he's clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like, what makes him different from LBJ? LBJ, he's going to pass the ball when the shot's on the line. You know what I'm saying? Luka, he's going to knock your face off.
You better be careful with that, dog. The Bron Sexual's going to come after you.
Hey, man, it's season 2. We're like, okay, that's not too long, man. Look, let's go. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest thing is that,
that's good, Kurt.
Is going to pass the ball. But Luka, he has the confidence to take those buzzer beaters. So,
yeah.
I'm riding with the Don, baby, the baby goat.
To go back on what y'all was saying, though, about his legacy, as he matures more, he's not just making a legacy, like y'all were saying, he's making, I guess, his legacy will go through like it's one of the greatest Mavs players to come through.
That's true.
What's up, EJ?
That's true.
Let's remember this. No, I know we got a lot of Spurs fans in our groups. I equate this to when the Admiral was wrapping up and on his way out, and the big fundamental came in at his passing the torch, and he went on to the next level. That's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Just drop the mic on that. Like, look.
Drop it.
Well, you know what I'm saying? On to the next topic. Well, man, it's good to be back on camera. Look, I'm telling you, I'm surprised my ball work. It's been off for so long, man. But so they had coming into 2021. So last year they had in the NBA playoff bubble. You know what I'm saying? So this year, because that was one of the biggest things going into the all season last year was like what they were going to do. Were they going to go back for a regular season bubble? We're going to go back on Disney. We're going to let them play on their own turf, in their own stadium. So this season, they're actually playing, they're playing on their home courts, but without fans. Like, what do y'all think? Like, I don't see the logic in that because, no fans, but you playing in an arena that have people there. So, definitely I think that, hey, they should have fans in there in a small, in maybe small portions. What do y'all think about that?
I think that just like when they started that bubble, they didn't have nobody there. Then they let the baby mamas or whoever the wives come and see a little bit of the action or whatever the case was. Now I think with these venues, it was more of a safety thing when it first started. Just like now, they want to see, because they know the fans are going to flock to that. They can't just be like, hey, come to this venue without taking the precautions that they need to take in order to have sort of like a capacity there or whatever the case may be. Just like the NFL, some stadiums allow fans, some allow a certain number of percentage. So I really think they're just taking their time with it because they know as soon as it's different playing in a bubble because you're at a central location. When you have a home gym, like say the Lakers are playing, or whoever's playing, whoever, Dallas, whoever, them fans gonna come because it's their city, it's their home. It's different than playing in a bubble in a neutral location where the guys are just, at a hotel or whatever. Here, they don't want to take a chance of getting that, like, I guess, the virus coming into that atmosphere just because we are playing in our own city. We want our city to come see us.
Makes sense. So we got Chase Dilworth. He's tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. So he says it's gonna be looking like a scrimmage. And shout out to Sports Talk with Friends. We're powered by fans, and that's one thing. That's the biggest thing. One thing about the bubble, they had all the technology. You know what I'm saying? All the camera angles, they had everything. They had actual, virtual fans. But to make it not seem like a scrimmage where these guys want to play their extra, give it that extra oomph. So good point. So what do y'all think about that? Like, does it make it look like a scrimmage? Does that actually affect the gameplay?
Me personally, I think it did. If anybody else competed in front of a crowd, if you play a pickup game, yeah, you get a hot in the crowd, but there's nothing like that energy in that stadium. A big moment, a big shot needed, you make it or get a big defensive stop, and everybody just feeds off of that. Old Mo. Once you get old Mo on your side, ABB, man, ain't nothing like that home court momentum.
Right. The energy. It makes the game better. You like you said, you hit that big shot, the crowd goes crazy, or you're a team making that comeback and the crowd is helping you get back into it. It makes a big difference. Agreed.
So facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is with me. If I'm playing dominoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll let you win, I'll let you score if it's just you and I. But if I got a crowd, let's go, 20, 35. That's all I want. Not the 20. Yeah. But the crowd plays a role in that. So, with that, because right now it's the weirdest thing. So we got teams playing in their home court. You got the highest rates for COVID. You know what I'm saying? So we actually have a vaccine. But last year we didn't have all of this. And they had a bubble. So you think that was needed? Because it's like an oxymoron right now. When we didn't have what's going on now, we had a bubble. When we had what's going on right now, we letting people play in their home court, but with no fans. But they still got employees there. They still got different teams there that's traveling from different areas. So I'm a little confused on, have someone help me iron this out. Like, Coach Lee.
I'm just confused you are, because we still don't know what causes it. We really still don't know how to prevent it. I don't know what's changed. It's still the same thing it was before. I think at the end of the day, I think ratings probably got a little bit to do with it. I believe money definitely got something to do with it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I also heard that the NBA Players Association got a little bit involved in this on the toll that it took on the families and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the biggest factor.
Right. So it has a whole lot going on. Like, they didn't change the rescheduling of things. So
I'm $15 trade.
You must be from a place where they serve liquor 24/7. Look, hey, we're not clapping up for that answer. That's not the best answer. For real.
Money in that drink.
Look, you can tell he's from South Texas. That drink hurts. Right. But what do you think about it? You know what I'm saying? So you think that bubble was needed? Like, what's your take on it?
Nah, some games was boring, man. Yeah, I like the action on the court, but I'm like, where they at? What venue is this? Where they? It's like a pickup game out of nowhere. I'm used to seeing stadiums, color schemes, things of that nature.
Right. So what do you think about that, Coach Hill, before we get ready to take a quick break?
About the whole bubble thing?
What was needed?
No, because they still doing the same thing now. I mean, I don't really think it was needed. If they were going to take these steps like they're playing at their home courts now, they should have just went ahead and did that last year too.
True. Agreed.
The NFL didn't play in a bubble. They all didn't meet somewhere and play in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? So right now they don't have fans. They're still playing in some type of controlled environment, without the crowd. So I mean, I don't really think it was needed.
So we got Harvey, man. Hey, you definitely dropped some nuggets. He's saying the bubble was a test run, an experiment.
Agreed. I can see that.
For what though? So before we take this break, we're gonna so y'all gotta bear with us. We still getting our video. We're gonna replay our intro video, but we got some spot video we're gonna put in there. But a test, that's a good point. So it's the bubble was a test run or test run experiment for what though?
To see if they can actually continue to play without players contracting the virus from amongst themselves.
But now they're allowing fans, people, these same teams to play in home courts. We'll put that out. We're gonna circle back around. So, Coach Hill, what do you think about that? That was a test run for what?
Pointless. A pointless test run, because I mean, I'm just speaking on me personally. I just think it was pointless because like we talked about last season, I'm gonna touch on it a little bit, like the TBT, the basketball tournament. They played in a bubble last year. You know what I'm saying? And now most colleges are going back to playing sports, and they're traveling to these different venues too.
Mm-hmm.
College basketball. Now I don't know if they're allowing fans or whatever, but I know here in high school basketball is allowing some type of fans, and they're not playing in a bubble. So to answer your question, I just think it was a pointless experiment. I mean, it was pointless to me.
Now, I think it was an opportunity to sell the camera angles because, honestly, I think it was, of course, it was a money scheme because we all know how Walt Disney is entangled in practically every media thing there is. You know what I'm saying? So to jumpstart the community, of course, they're gonna give them that money because they got the, they got the clout, they got the leverage to do that. Now, what I think the NBA did, they were trying to sell those new camera angles and this new technology with these virtual fans. That's what I think it was, because a lot of money was spent in it. And to me, that was the coolest thing. I really didn't watch the game until actual court until the Final Four. Was it the Final Four? That's an NCAA, huh? What a championship. Y'all get it. But,
yeah.
I was like, when they were showing Barack and they had Lil Wayne smoking in the crowd, I thought I was cool. Oh, look at this fool. So I think, honestly, that was an experiment about these camera angles because, with with a lot of things coming up, these technologies has to change. All right, so Harvey, we're going to take this last question before we take this break. So, to control the outbreak, the NFL have all of the outbreaks, so wait, hold on, I feel like a real public school, right?
I knew you were going to say something like that.
The NFL have all the outbreaks, so they have look at the cancellation of games. I think you're saying that the NFL, they handled it pretty well. Because they didn't cancel any games, and that was the biggest thing going into it. So shout out to the NFL for actually getting it right. So now, honestly, that's who I think who got it right. The NBA, they started a trend. They got things going, but the NFL got it right. So
agreed.
We're gonna take a quick break. Need you to run that back for me.
Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is push the back button. That's all you gotta do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much, so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Man, probably.
And we back. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all back here getting it. But man, you know what? We back on to our Waco Teramo, man. We back more with the nothing but basketball show. This should do Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. And of course, I got the crew with me. Introduce yourself, crew. I ain't gonna tell y'all who y'all are.
It's that boy Coach Hill, man. Waco Terror all day. Y'all know what it is.
You just want me to know how to laugh. We waiting on you, Coach Lee.
Hey, you better leave me alone, man. Leave me alone.
But man, we back with this Waco Terror moment. So, man, what's going on in Waco Terror land?
Man, you know, we just coming off of a pretty tough loss. We got it handed to us, but you know, like we talked about, the L doesn't necessarily have to stand for loss. It stands for lesson learned. You feel me? So right here, we got our upcoming game, January 9th, starting out the new year on the road again. We've been on the road like 6 games, man. We're trying to get home, but right now we got to go play a pretty good Denton Destroyer team. I don't know what their rank is or anything of that nature, but we really don't care. It's going to be a solid game, 2 solid teams. Yeah.
Next up.
And this right here, yeah. Then we got the USBN National Tournament. As you can see, that runs from January to February. A number of teams from across the state, man. They're pretty solid teams from Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston. You know, that's a round robin tournament. So the team that has the best record at the end of that, they move on to the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? So be looking out for the times and locations of those games. You know, we'll be in your city, so I expect to see y'all there showing love. And then all my people from Waco, you know what it is. And sorry that's so little, everybody. But then we have the Thomas Johnson tournament up in OKC. It's a charity event to help raise money. So we'll be doing that, and that's going to be in January or February. So OKC people, if you're in the building or online, be looking for us in y'all city too, man. Whole lot of terror stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's too cool for me. Like a whole lot of terror stuff, man. You sound like one of the rapper dudes, man. You like a whole lot of terror stuff. You know, be in your city. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on radio station 102.5.
You already, man. I just gotta be me, man. I enjoy being with y'all and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at home with y'all. That's what we do. We let people know, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have other stuff. You know. Say it one more time, huh?
Who's the fan of the week?
My fan of the week is Torrey Graham. He's out of Willis, Texas. He also runs Grand Slam Graphics, who does all my graphics, design, posters, whatnot, man. Big shout out to him. He's been a day one Terror fan, you know, and that's him right there. He gonna be mad because I put that picture up, man. He gonna be mad. You feel me? But at the same time, he be all right. Shoot, caught him off guard. Grand Slam Graphics, man. Hey, everybody go check out Grand Slam Graphics. Real talk, he does great work. And he's an up and coming. He's an entrepreneur, you know. So he's up and coming. So
awesome. So, hey, shout out to you, Gene, baby. That's the fam, Gene. Appreciate you hanging out with us. So, man, that's my guy from the trailer from the gate, man. Grand fam all day. You know what I'm saying? That's my Jersey cat. That's what I would call them, Jersey cats, man. Shout out to you. So we all the way out there in Jersey. But, man, so anything else Waco we got for?
Man, we also got the player of the game, Demetrius Smith. He scored 35 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in our loss this past week. So shout out to Demetrius. And also we got the play of the game, which was also by Demetrius, which he putting somebody in the rim. So we're gonna run that for y'all. I know y'all like to see little highlights every once in a while, not just hear me talk about terror stuff, man. So
Of course, run that clip. Go. There it is.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah,
Like
so that's him. Shout out to that boy, man. He did what he could, man. The whole team did what they could, man. Then I have one more thing for y'all, man. Before I'm done, we got the highlighted player, man. He missed the game last week, but I got Antoine Chaney. That's my guy right there. That's my captain, man. He's one of the top scorers in the NBL. You know what I'm saying? He does good, not just on the court, but off the court, man. He's a real leader. He's also not struggles, but deals with sickle cell. So night in and night out, man, he goes out there and sacrifices himself and his body for the WACO Terror, man. And he gave me a quote to give to y'all, man. It doesn't matter how many points he scores. If we don't win, it means nothing. So shout out to them Terror Made boys. We doing big things, man. We're gonna keep pushing.
Is he real? Because only thing I hit now is chase the bag. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more about doing it. They show me the stats. So man, let's clap it up for him, man. Good dude right there, man. Good dude. But so man, how we catch up? How people catch up to the WACO Terror?
Man, what you do is you can find us on Facebook, WACO Terror Basketball. You can follow us on Instagram, TerrorMade_254. You can also follow us on Twitter, my fault, at Terror WACO.
On Twitter? I was like, wait, what's that? But man,
yeah, we out there, man.
Sure. Shout out to y'all doing big things to the WACO Terror, man. So definitely got to switch courses up to our fantasy basketball league this week. This past weekend, we had our NBA draft. And, of course, I got the number 1 draft pick, and Luka Doncic went number 1. So, tonight, starts our league. So, shout out to everyone that actually joined the league. Man, we got a lot of good things going on. It's $20 buy-in. Winner takes $200. So, man, like I said, we got a lot of good things going on in the group. And leads me to our calendar, upcoming events. So, man, January, the date's out now, January 17th, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be in Houston, Dallas, and New Orleans. It's a sock and sack lunch for the homeless, man. Like, this is what we do, Yeah, we sit up in here and talk, we crack jokes, we do a lot of things, but all of that is to build camaraderie, to come together and do things that matter, because impact change starts with us. You know what I'm saying? I can't look. How am I gonna get mad and say at the person on TV and say, hey, I need you to change my neighborhood? It's crazy. I live in I live here. So man, shout out to y'all. We donations needed, welcome, you know what I'm saying? Bag, we're doing bag lunches, just some chips, some bottled water, some luncheon meat, some sandwich, and some sandwich bread. Definitely get that to us. If y'all want some more information, y'all can send us an email, STWFmedia@sportstalkwithfriends.com. But definitely get involved. If y'all want to make a monetary donation, that is good. If you actually want to come out and be a preparer or serve, definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We're going to be in 3 cities at the same damn time. Definitely something y'all won't get involved in every Saturday. Look, like I said, we got so much going on in the group, man. Like, look. If y'all with them other dudes, block them. Give us Sports Talk with Friends. Because every Saturday, we got man tournaments where $10 can get you at $60. Shout out to our past man tournament winners, Mario and Maurice. That's crazy, Eminem. But them 2 guys took over about $100 in 2 weeks. So shout out to those guys. We also got the Top Contributor Award. It's a monthly award where you can win $50 for just contributing in the group. So much going on. I'm getting tired of talking, but definitely get involved, man. So we about to get up out of here. Shout out to Gene, man. Like, hey, this is the start of our season 2. This is just us boss hogging the lane right now. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to see how I feel in the new whips. You know what I'm saying? You see, got the bigger screen. Well, look, thank you for hanging out, man. What y'all got for us before we get up out of here?
Hey, only thing I got is good to be back. Had a brief hiatus, but we about to do bigger, badder, and better. You're the Don, baby. That's all I got to say.
Hey, we like y'all said, we on the bigger and better things. That's all that needs to be said. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, you know what? The only thing better than a good entrance is a better exit. I'm
Like
out.
that.